Hello, my dear friends from the Travel and Vietnamese Food channel. Today, I'm going to share with all of you home cooks a delicious and easy way to make Vietnamese braised pork belly, thịt lợn kho tao. I hope this helps you create a hearty and flavorful meal for your loved ones. All right, let's not keep you waiting any longer. Let's get started. First, let's prepare the ingredients. You'll need about 700 grams, about 1.5 pounds, of pork belly, which is the part with multiple layers, skin, fat, and lean meat alternating like this. Scrape the skin clean, then cut the pork into pieces about 3.5 by 2.5 centimeters each. Now for the first step, cleaning the meat. Add about 20 grams of coarse salt. Pour in boiling water and stir the pork evenly in the hot water. This helps clean the meat, remove any odor, and also allows the meat to better absorb the seasonings later for a richer flavor. Take the cleaned pork out and place it in a large bowl. Next, we'll prepare the marinade. Add 30 grams of rock sugar and 15 grams of white cane sugar. We're using two kinds of sugar to deepen the flavor. Crush the sugar lightly before adding it to the pork. For this dish, we marinate the pork with sugar first. This helps the sugar penetrate the meat, keeping it from releasing too much water later. Mix the pork thoroughly with the sugar. You'll notice the meat turning slightly lighter in color. That's perfect. Now, prepare the next seasoning mix. Add shallots, garlic, chili, plus 15 grams of salt, 10 grams of seasoning powder, and 5 grams of MSG. Pound everything into a fine paste, then mix it into the pork that's already been marinated with sugar. Stir everything well and let it marinate for about 1 hour. Here's a little note. In this recipe, I'm not using fish sauce, but salt instead, to preserve the natural flavor of the pork. If you use fish sauce, it might overpower the meat's delicate aroma. Next, add 15 grams of white cane sugar to a pot. We're going to make caramel to give the pork its beautiful color. Be careful with this step. Keep the heat medium, not high. If the heat's too strong, the sugar can burn easily, turning black and bitter, and that's not good for your health either. As the sugar melts, stir it gently until it turns a dark golden brown. Then turn off the heat and carefully pour in about 30 milliliters of water. Be cautious. The hot caramel can bubble up quickly and splatter. Once the water is added, turn the heat back on to make sure all the sugar dissolves completely. Now you have a pot of beautiful golden caramel sauce. This will both color the pork and enhance its sweetness. Add the marinated pork into the caramel, then stir well for about 10 minutes. This step helps the pork tighten up, giving it a firmer texture and allowing the seasonings to soak in evenly. After about 10 minutes, you'll see the sauce in the pot thicken nicely and coat the meat beautifully. And that's exactly what we want. After about 10 minutes, we'll add water. Make sure to use boiling water. Pour in enough water to cover the pork by about 1 centimeter, around half an inch. Then cover the pot and simmer it for about an hour and a half. To check if it's done, use chopsticks or a fork to poke a piece of pork. It should be tender, but still hold its shape. If you're not eating it right away, just keep the lid on to retain the flavor. When you're ready to serve, reheat the dish until it boils, then serve it hot for the best taste. Warm greetings to all my dear friends. I'll be bringing you even more beautiful travel scenes and delicious dishes right here on the Travel and Vietnamese Food channel. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, share it, and subscribe to support the channel. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.